Hi, this is Michael Josh from Rappler.com, and this is our hands-on review of the HTC One. Coming to the Philippines this May, the HTC One is one of the most anticipated smartphones of the year. Announced in February and slated for a March release, the phone ran into part supply problems, pushing back global release dates. The phone landed in the US this week and will hit Philippine shelves this May. Aesthetics-wise, we love the HTC One's full metal body, understated yet elegant. Similar to the iPhone, the HTC One has a unibody design and the same diamond-cut chamfered edges. The curved back fits perfectly in your hand. At its thinnest edge, the phone is only 4mm thick. There are only 2 buttons on the phone. On the top left is the power button, while on the right is the volume rocker, which instead of protruding, blends nicely into the sides of the phone. From an aesthetic standpoint, this is great, but we're not fully convinced it scores in the usability department. Inside is a generous serving of tech specs. The phone is powered by a 1.7 GHz quad-core processor, 2 GB of RAM, 32 or 64 GB of space, a 2,300 mAh battery, NFC connectivity, and LTE support. Front and center is the phone's 4.7-inch Full HD display. At 468 ppi, it has the highest pixel per inch count of any smartphone in the market today. Easily said, the most exciting feature on this phone is its camera. While most smartphones these days compete in the megapixel department, we know from all the reviews we've done that more megapixels doesn't always equate to great photos. The HTC One only comes with a 4-megapixel camera, which by these days standards isn't much, but the company is touting a new technology called ultra-pixels. The sensor size of the HTC is much bigger than smartphones in its class. The bigger sensor allows the phone to capture 300% more light, and as a result, better pictures in low light. While we didn't have much time with the phone, these photos we took came out pretty good. The camera comes with a host of options, including Instagram-like filters and other customizable settings that would satisfy any pro photographer. HTC also introduces Zoe mode, a hybrid photo and video mode that makes the following features possible. Remove object. In this photo, I want to edit out the 2 people on the lower left portion of the photo, so I click on Edit, Retouch, then Object Remove. The phone will detect objects in the background that it thinks you might want to remove. Approve the selection by clicking Done, and the objects are magically removed. Another feature is called Sequence Shot. Great if you have action shots which you want to merge into one shot. To do that, click on Edit, Retouch, then Sequence Shot. The camera will then let you select which frames to include, and then once approved, will create a composite image for you. Finally, Always Smile allows you to scrub back and forth in time to adjust each individual face in a photo. It'll detect faces, click on a circle to select a face, then just swipe from left to right, back or forward in time. The phone also comes with a 2.1 megapixel front-facing wide-angle camera. Another standout UI feature is called Blink Feed. If you've seen Flipboard, Blink Feed will look familiar. Blink Feed is the default window on your home screen, and depending on how you customize it, can include your Facebook newsfeed, Twitter timeline, and articles from a host of online sources. You can scroll through recent posts up to several days worth. From Blink Feed, you can also post straight to Facebook and Twitter. Another important feature of the HTC One is boom sound. You'll notice the phone has grills on the top and on the bottom. These dual frontal speakers are said to provide a, quote, richer, more authentic sound. The HTC One also comes with Beats audio, although we weren't able to see if this made a big difference. While not our favorite Android customization, the Sense 5 user interface looks sharp and clean. We like the look of the settings menu, but weren't too thrilled about the lack of features on the drop-down notification shade. Some cons, if you could call them that, are the lack of expandable memory and the non-removable battery. Also, while the ultra-pixel camera performs well, here's to wishing it shot at a higher megapixel count. Some people still want to print out their photos. But truly, all of this is probably nitpicking. The HTC One is a great Android phone, one of the best we've seen this year, and it's coming very soon. HTC Philippines will be announcing pre-order information on their Facebook page. The phone will retail for 32,990 pesos when it launches in the 3rd week of May 2013.